Hello, everybody. I am here with Jack Newey from International Confex on more or less the eve of the big show. Hi, Jack. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well. It's been a tough week in terms of getting everything over the line, but no, everything's in a really good place ahead of next week. So we're really positive here. We're feeling really good. I'm really excited for the show. It's got a lot of exciting things in store in terms of what the exhibitors are bringing to it. So I can't wait to see all of that on the build days, but just also really excited to get on site and sort of dust off all of the pre-show nerves that I'm sure a lot of the exhibitors have as well.
So first of all, let's get out of the way. Can people still register to attend, and how do they do it? Is it easy to do? Do we just head to your website?
Yes, so if you just head to international-confex.com, you can still register. Registrations are still open. They will be up until the eve of the show. You will be able to register on the day, but it's a bit more of a slow process. You have to do it manually through our team. So get yourself registered beforehand. Suppliers, so you may have seen we've introduced supplier passes this year to the show. Understandably, this is to protect the investment of those who are exhibiting, but we still have supplier passes available on the website too. So again, just go online, register and complete via the portal there, and we'll see you at the show.
Yeah, and just to be clear, there's no cost for event buyers and corporates.
No, the show's absolutely free for event buyers to attend. We've got quite a nice spread this year across everything, and the show obviously it is for all organisers. So we've got corporate organisers, agencies, associations, charities, exhibition organisers, all of the above coming to attend. So it's going to be a great show.
Fantastic. So what new features can we look forward to? I know you guys introduce new stuff every year and you evolve. What's new this year?
So there's quite a few new things this year. One of the big things for us this year is the sustainability push. So we've partnered with Event Decision again. They do our sustainability report for the show, so we can track what our footprint is and try and reduce that. And we've done so quite greatly this year based off of the report last year. So that partnership's continuing. But what we've introduced is a nice touch is for exhibitors to be able to use Event Decision as well to audit their stands. So not just us as the organizer, exhibitors themselves can use their service to work out the footprint that they're leaving behind and that they've created from building their stand and getting to the show, which is great. And linking into this as well, we've partnered with USmartThing, our registration sponsor. Really, really nice bit of software that's integrated into the website. So all visitors and all exhibitors can go on, search their starting destination, put in obviously Excel as the final destination of the show, and they can track the carbon footprint of their journey. So it will give you the option to pick a new way of traveling that would potentially be less emissions. And then it also gives you the option to donate to a charity that they're partnered with in order to plant trees to offset your carbon footprint. So sustainability is a really key thing this year, and there's a couple of cool new features on that. Another really key one is to tackle something that I think has been quite a problem in the industry, or something that's at least come to the forefront recently, which is imposter syndrome. So we've been partnering with Beam, the association, to introduce the buddy scheme this year. So anyone who's coming to the show for the first time, any organisers or any suppliers, anyone who's attending the show and it's their first time there and they're a little bit nervous, they don't really know what to do, they're a bit scared to approach anyone, we're setting up a buddy scheme. So we've already got over 350 people signed up to this scheme, which is fantastic, and we've got 87 buddies, as we're calling them, or buddy guides, signed up as well to help out. So they're going to be meeting on day 1, day 2 on the central networking bar. We've got a Beam buddy station set up, and essentially you go there, you get put into a small group of other first-time visitors, and you get paired up with a guide who knows the block, has been there 100 times before, and they'll just take you around. They'll make you feel like it's not as daunting as you think. They'll help introduce you to some suppliers that you want to meet, and we just think it's a really nice way, and thank you to Beam for partnering with us on that, but we just think it's a really nice way to sort of break down those initial barriers from people coming to the show for the first time.
That's a really good thing. We did a similar thing at Wranglers Fest, where we, people who were coming on their own could meet in Stress Matters, met them, in a pub beforehand, so they could all come in together. I think it's really important because there's nothing worse than coming somewhere on your own, particularly if you've never been there before, you don't quite know what to expect and what to do.
Yeah.
It's really awkward. So how about what's you got any new exciting things for the buyers to see, and also, any new exhibitors coming to the show this year?
Yeah, so lots of new exhibitors, but also some exciting returning exhibitors as well. I don't want to push them to the sidelines, but so yeah, we've got the big hotel groups coming back, Hilton and IHG, and obviously they always have quite an impressive stand build on. So if you're looking for hotels, they're a key one to focus on. We've got the Delegate Wranglers back again and in full force. So definitely stop by and see you guys. And we've got some quite impressive AV companies there. So we've got Immersive AV, which are going to be right outside the networking bar, which they're putting on something quite impressive with some cool immersive screens, which would be great. But then the bar itself, obviously, everyone normally gravitates towards the central bar in some way, shape, or form, don't they, at the event? Yeah. But the bar itself, I've seen the designs for that. That's going to be really impressive. And then another key one just to highlight would be the MIA pavilion at the show. We've partnered with the MIA. They've previously done quite a few stand pavilions at the show, but they're back this year and in full force. And again, with quite a cool stand design, and they've got some content running on there throughout the 2 days as well. So that'll be definitely one to stop by at the show. Yeah,
fantastic. I love those guys. I love Karen and the team there. So tell us about the educational side. I guess you've got loads going on. I mean, I know I'm on a panel.
Yeah.
Day 2, 10 o'clock. Make sure you be there.
Yeah, but that's a dangerous one as well. Day 2 at 10 o'clock.
Day 2, 10 o'clock. The graveyard one. I know. So it'll just be me and my mum probably. So tell us about some of the content you've got going on.
Yeah, so we've got new theatres this year. We are launching the People and Culture Theatre. Obviously, it's such a key topic at the moment. Bringing diversity to the forefront. And last year we had it as a small hub in partnership with Diversity Alliance, but it was so popular and rightly so that it's now going to be its own theatre at the show. So again, we're partnering with Diversity Alliance, and we've got lots of content on across the 2 days. And Gabby from Diversity Alliance is running some key workshops as well with her community and open to any visitors to attend as well. So that's going to be a really strong area. We're also introducing the Sustainability Theatre. Again, obviously such a key theme at the moment. And last year, a lot of the content was sort of spread between all the different theatres, but we think it's so important now. It needs its own home. And so we're partnered with Event Cycle. They're going to be doing some workshops as well. Really, really cool stuff just outside the content area, showcasing how the waste from exhibitions can be reused. And we've got a few different partners with them showcasing what can be done to make sure waste is reduced after shows, which is great. And then the key one is the Power of Events Theatre. So this is our keynote theatre. We've partnered up with the Power of Events this year. They're helping us run the content there. So that'll be quite a full-on 2 days with some really big hitters and some big industry names speaking on that.
And I didn't pay you to say that. That's the one I'm on. You're a good man. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. And just to be clear, are all the presentations, are they going to be done within the show floor, just within the theatres within?
Yes, yeah, everything's on the show floor. The floor plan will be available through the app, which is going live today. So this is Thursday, by the way. So whether this is broadcast Thursday the 23rd, but the app will be live today for all visitors and all exhibitors. There's a floor plan on there, but everything's on the show floor, so it should be quite easy to navigate when you're there. Yeah.
So moving on to my next question. It's about like tips for visitors. I mean, first of all, I would, one from me, I would say, plan what you're doing in advance. You can't just rock up there, but even if it's just on the train or on the way there or whatever, plan some of these exhibitions, because there'll be some key ones that you need to go to, and plan out who you're going to see and who you're going to visit and who you must, the people you must visit, kind of thing. But plan your route. I think that's one tip. Have you got any other things that people can do?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the key one, isn't it? It's make sure you have a plan. And if you're going in a team, make sure your team have a plan. I think it's quite easy to often overlook junior members of your team. If you're a sort of group of exhibition organisers and you have some juniors come in, they may not have been to as many exhibitions as you, and they might not know their way around. So things like adopting the buddy scheme could help, but also just make sure you have a plan, but your team has a plan as well, and make it fun. I mean, that would be my biggest tip, really, is enjoy it. I mean, exhibitions are great fun. They're obviously a really key business event and a great way to grow your network and find new business opportunities and new suppliers and new venues, but make the most of it and have fun. No one wants to talk to anyone who's walking around looking miserable. And the more you enjoy the event and the 2 days, the more you'll get out of it, the more people you'll talk to, the more conversations you'll open up, and you'll maximize your experience there.
What better way to understand this industry than to come to an exhibition? You know, and see and doing as many of the things. There's loads of networking things on, there's loads of drinks. And by that, I don't mean you have to go and drink at all these things. You don't have to at all. It's just the atmosphere and the vibe at these things is just amazing, isn't it? You know,
absolutely.
It's the chance meetings that you have. So never refuse an opportunity to shake someone's hand and say hello to them, because the chances are, you know what, they're in the same boat as you.
Yeah,
and they're probably looking for somebody to talk to. So yeah, I think that's really good advice about young people. How about now, the key one is, and I'm going to be saying this to all our exhibitors, any tips for exhibitors? First of all, I'm going to say, don't just sit there on your phone and on your laptop doing your emails. You can do that anytime. Any other hot tips for exhibitors? Because, you know, we want to make sure that everybody who's exhibiting is getting good ROI, you know, and in terms of that, I mean, ROI by meeting people and saying hello and having conversations with people.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's along the same sort of lines as having the plan, but I think use the app and use the portal. So they're live right now. I think we're on over 600 meeting requests have already been put through, and I think we're on over 1,000 messages have been sent to in between buyers and exhibitors already. So get it done early. So get on the app. Use we've got 6 days now to message as many people as you can, research people, know who you want to pick out, because then if you see them on the floor, you're not thinking who are they, you already know who they are.
Can you send messages to, as an exhibitor, can you send messages to buyers who are coming? Does it list them, and can you drop them a line and say, hey,
so if you go onto the app, you can see the full visitor list so far, and you can see who the VIPs, who are the exhibition organizers, who are the agencies, and you can send them a message, or you can use the diary feature to click and see when they're available and request a meeting with them directly.
Book a meeting with them. Yeah. I mean, that's an amazing feature. So yeah, I would say the same for exhibitors and for buyers. You know, make sure you make the use of that in these 6 days. I know I nearly always do this. I'll spend the night just sitting there messaging people. Any 3 words to describe how you're feeling right now? Frazzled?
I'd say positive.
Yeah.
Really positive. I'd say tired. But excited. Electrified.
Excited.
Let's go with that. Electrified. I just can't wait to go on site now. It's going to be a great few days.
So I'm going to give a tip to everybody. If you see Jack, give him a coffee. Go to Costa, buy him a coffee. You'll probably need it by the time we get around to next Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, Jack, listen, thank you so much. I mean, I can't wait for the show. There's something special about Confex because it's the first show of the year.
Yeah.
Everybody's really excited, and you know, you get the chance to see each other. They probably haven't seen each other since before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's really good to do that and catch up. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. There's always lots of fun things happening and lots of interesting things as well. You always learn loads at these shows. So
yeah, absolutely.
Good luck, and thanks very much.
Thank you, Neil. Thanks for having me. That was really good. It was quite fun.
Yeah.